Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes you and I were meant to be. A cheat for me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler now to bring it back to the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Third and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
19 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. It is third and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Thrown quickly, and it's more on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle off the block, find the ball, bring him down. That's exactly what they do.
And he will get into the end zone. Rondale Moore, touchdown Vikings. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart. The ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Ryan Wright in punt formation.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down, Eagles.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Downfield by Smith. Big-time play for Philly. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chandler now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. Inside the 20. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. On 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dallas Turner on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's Ryan Wright now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. High throw, but it's reeled in. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On first down, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Hurts now. He puts it up, and it's caught. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. Now an open opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room to the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
First down.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he'll take it on in. Ted Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Chandler now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
39-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
Right in punt formation for the Vikings. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. gone straight ahead with Barkley. We'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Man in motion is Smith.
63.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And an Eagle first down.
180.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
At the Vikings' 42-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A handoff, running left, is Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Throwing here on first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check up.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out back up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
63, 63, 63. Silver.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of
taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Down Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now, at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
You know, at this point, the defense has to say the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trim.
On the ground, this is Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Josh. A gain of 4 yards.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go street.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19, 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me